In this video, I'm going to have 10 research low competition niche ideas for you. And then after every single niche, I'm going to share a prompt idea with you. So I'm going to kind of take it to that next level with the Etsy research to help you give you a better understanding of different ways that you can enter these niches. Because the goal is not to copy these designs. The main goal here is to understand what is selling, where is the idea here, and then maybe you can go out and create your own unique idea off of this. And this is for every single niche. We have a total of 10 of them. Make sure that you're always double checking for trademarks and copyrights because that's very, very important. And all I ask is that you smash that like button to help this push it into the algorithm more. And then I'm going to have all these niches in a free download down below in the description. Let's get into the content. And if you don't know who I am, my name is RJ Martinez. I've been selling online full-time for 9 years now. And I started with print on demand with Amazon merch and learned about the design concepts and all the ideas. And I've sold over hundreds and thousands of products, and I make a full-time income online. So that way, just to give you an idea, I do know what I'm talking about, and I'm here to help out and help you with your business. Okay, so the first niche idea is Hot Girl Walk Club. Now, this right here, especially like during the summertime, a lot of people are going outside at nighttime, walking and getting their steps in. Okay, this is something that's getting like bigger and bigger and bigger as far as people working out and staying consistent is getting their steps in. That's one way that they get their cardio in. So I'm seeing a lot more of this like online. And as you're going to see Hot Girl Walk Club shirt, you can see right here the conversion rate the last month, 5 monthly sales, 19 views. And then the first thing I'm thinking about is like, what else can we do here? Okay, this is like one of those, it's targeting women from 20 to 40 years old. And I think it's a really cool concept. It's underserved, definitely, for sure. And just, I'm thinking of different ideas. What else can you do? Okay, one thing is you can do like a series of different designs. It's morning walk club, soft life walk era, hot girl summer walk it out club. And you sell things like that, different ideas and concepts. I have some notes right here that I'm looking at and sharing with you. That's one thing you can do. And then also just plugging it into, ChatGPT or Code AI to come up with different ideas and different concepts is another way you can do that. Now, if I came over here into Ideogram AI, these prompts right here, I'm going to share these down below in the description too as well if you're unaware. And just so that you're aware, I used Evergreen to help me research all of this on the back end back here. It's a really cool tool. If you're unaware of that, let me share this with you. I'm going to have my affiliate link down below in the description. I would definitely sign up. Check it out. It's a really cool tool to help you with research on Etsy. And they're building out a ton of different products back here from email. You can see research, keyword research, Evergreen store. That's a really cool one. I did a couple of videos on the Evergreen store, but the Evergreen research tool and the keyword research are very, very cool when it comes to anything back there. Let me show you some of the analytics. So if we click on this right here, it's going to pop up on the right-hand side. It's going to break this whole listing down for us if you're unaware, like what this does. And you can see like the tags, everything that are inside the listing, and it gives you a complete breakdown of this actual listing, so you don't have to click into it. But one thing is this little right here, the sales, the tool right here, this analytics right here. The thing I look at is the views and the sales and the conversion rate, and the listing age is very important to kind of just see that demand and what is making sales right now at this time and point. So understanding that is very powerful. Okay, that's how you jump into a new niche and make sales. Now, if we come over here, like I said, this is the prompt idea right here that I typed in to get this image. Hot Girl Walk Club. Establish whenever I feel like it. Hot Girl Walk Club. And I'm using Ideogram to help me generate these images. Some really cool design concepts. Hot Girl Walk Club. And then the silhouette I'm looking at right there, Hot Girl Walk Club. This is a cool design. I say the silhouette I'm looking at it, you can see like it has the heels. So kind of this understanding the idea a little bit more. This one's a little bit better because it has like the more of like a running shoe on. This one probably could work, I guess, right? All right, next one is furl but make it cute raccoon shirt. Okay, cute but furl. Okay, furl but free, cute but furl. Okay, that's get in loser. All right, let's go back up right here. Now, when I'm seeing stuff like this, this is like going to, when we're looking for these certain search terms, we're seeing stuff that's popping up and different concepts and different ideas. And when I look at something like this, 1 month, it got 2 sales, right? And you can see that it's y'all referral, but like I low key love you. That's a cool one, right? You can see like the conversion rate, the amount of views that it's getting. It's doing pretty good. I can see this working though too, like the saying right here, furl but make it cute. Raccoon shirt. I can see something like that working. This one I hear we researched about a few months ago. I want to say like 6 months ago, we started seeing it popping off. I think it was actually, like 8 months ago for 4th of July when we first seen this, right? And it's a, it's one of those ones that, anything with the raccoon, possum, goose right now, they all seem to be cracking off and making a good amount of sales. Now, when I come over here, when I'm looking at anything like this, let's kind of just break it down. There's like women from like the younger women from 18 to 35. I think this will work really good, but I can see some older women wearing it because of that pearl necklace around the neck with that raccoon. I can see that working really good. There's a few different things you can do here. So like furl but make it cozy, like a possum, right? Furl but thriving fox, a furl raccoon club, cute chaos energy, animal humor, just like different animal humor stuff. I think this is, this works really good. And that iced coffee, we researched that too. We know that one's doing really good. So this is when it comes to anything like this, looking at any of these concepts and different ideas is very powerful. Now come over here into Ideogram. You're going to see, that's the prompt right there. And let's look at the designs. Furl but make it cute. Furl but make it cute. That's a cool one, right? Some good ones. Furl but make it cute. Furl but make it cute. There's some solid ones, huh? Some solid designs right here that are being created. Okay, so the next idea, tired but trying mushroom tea. Stay trippy, a little hippie. That's a cool one. Tired but trying. You can see this one right here. There's another one. That's the concept. May the spores be with you. Doing my best. Mushrooms against logic. Okay, there's some cool ones here. You can see some funny, cute little mushroom ideas. No, will not be on time. Okay. Now, when you're thinking about this, you're seeing like these fun, cute, do my best. Like this is a cool one. Pretty sure I'm poisonous. Now, when you see stuff like this, I think some of these, obviously they're making sales. You see that, right? Stay trippy, little hippie. I think funny sayings, humor with mushrooms, and then like that mentally on, do not disturb. I feel like with the mushrooms, like it's more of you're thinking about like that. I feel like I'm getting more of like empathy style type of vibes with these mushrooms, like mental. You're looking at, it's because it's telling you, wait, I see mushrooms. Like these are really, really good ideas. Microdose. That's a cool one. I'm trying, but I'm very tired. Something like that. I can see that working really good. Now, when I'm looking at the mushrooms, I'm thinking like, just the mental stuff, right? Just trying to, I think this would be a really solid one. This right here, tied to that design concept, right? A lot of this stuff that I'm showing you is just it's research. It may be selling on Amazon, it may be selling on Etsy, it may be selling online just in general, because there's a lot of research that I do behind the scenes as far as finding different concepts and different ideas. Now you're targeting like for women like 20 to 40 years old here, and then you can do different like ideas, different concepts here. Doing my best, mushroom, right? Emotionally soft club, cottage core, tired era. Right, and a little mushroom energy. Cottage plus mental is so like the cottage core plus the mental humor is it's like a viral thing right now in this space. So this works really well. You just have to find your idea, get your different, you create your own unique idea behind this, and you can definitely create something really cool here. Now we come over here into, you can kind of get a better idea what I'm talking about. This is the prompt idea that was put in right here. Tired but trying. Drinking a little mushroom, drinking a coffee, right? Tired but trying. All right, but you can see how cute that is. Pretty cool, huh? Tired but tried. All right, let's move on to the next one. A girl dad, Wildflower. These about Wildflower theme. We've researched some really cool ideas last year for this. I feel like when it comes to anything like this, it's understanding, who you're targeting. It's like that boho style floral theme in it, raising flowers. Okay, girl dad. Wild Dad, you can see there's matching designs here. Works really good. Wild man, Wild Daddy, and everything I'm sharing with you in this video, making sure that you're double checking for trademarks and copyrights. That's very important. But this concept here seems to be doing really good, especially with matching and family, like family shirts and mom and dad. Look at this. I didn't even think about something like this. Like unless you were doing research, I wouldn't personally think about like making a dad shirt with flowers on it. Okay, so it seems to be working pretty good. As you see, this one's like a newer one. This one's like a newer one. No sales for these two. come down here, you look at these matching like family shirts, they're doing pretty good. Okay, and then you come down here, there's another one doing pretty good with the baby, right? And here's another one that's doing pretty good for the amount of time it has sales. Same thing here. So it's an interesting one for sure. I think I've actually researched and I created a design yesterday, and it was actually researched and I found it and came across this one and I created a design. It wasn't girl dad, it was like garden girl or something like that. Okay. So we come over here in ideogram, girl dad, outnumbered and loving it. So here, this is the prompt idea that was put in. Girl dad, outnumbered and loving it. Girl dad, outnumbered and loving it. Pretty cool. Cool design concept. All right, next one, emotionally unavailable, spiritually present shirt. You can see the frog, right? Cool little frog right here, cute, emotional, unstable. These type of style t-shirts, I feel like they do really good, like different ideas. This is more like one of those newer, it seems like a newer trend that's happening, emotionally unavailable, but trying. You can see there's different ways of saying it. I think that's a big one. Now also too, going back over here for the other niche, I forgot to share some ideas. So girl dad floral, outnumbered by girl dad air, raising wildflowers, Father's Day. And so there's like Father's Day peak season. This is definitely going to work good over here, by the way. So think of Father's Day. This would be one way to enter in like a niche with low competition and make sales. Now coming over here, I'm seeing this right here, right? I'm looking at this, something like this. It seems like a newer idea because you can see like listing age. This one's been up for a while, but there's no sales on this one. I'm going down a little bit more. I feel like it's one of those ones where I'm making it's up. People are putting it up and people might not be selling it, but I feel like it should be emotionally unavailable. I can feel like this one, something like this can be really good, but it's like a newer idea, newer trend. It looks like it's been up for less. Some of them been up less than a year, but some of them are not selling, but I feel like it should be. I feel like this one's definitely going to, something's going to pop off over here. One of these designs, I feel like it's underserved, but there's a way right here that you're going to make sales for this niche for sure. One way too is manifesting, but napping, vibes only, no effort, spiritually booked, crystals and chaos, spiritual humor. Okay, that's the concept and idea. Emotionally unavailable, but spiritually present. Same thing there. We look at the prompt idea right there. And I have all these down below in the description for you too as well to help you with if you like something here and you want to create something, you literally just switch out a word and create your own unique design. That's one way to do it. That's how we leverage AI. All right, so next idea, soccer mom mode activated shirt. You can do this with so many different other sports. Okay, if you're unaware of that, it's like baseball, football, basketball, tennis. You can do it all. Okay, I think, and then there's like just different concepts behind it. Like if you wanted to do anything behind this, because dance, like that's a good one. Cheer, volleyball. Okay, just the sports mom niche in general. There's a lot that can be done right here. Really cool ideas, concepts. It's all about creating the different elements. If you plan on scaling it out, or just something that's trending. For example, like hockey. Hockey's big right now. Okay, they're in the playoffs. Everyone's like, it's going crazy. People are buying, people are searching, so you get more eyeballs on your actual designs. So this is a really solid niche to actually jump into. And there goes that raccoon. I'm pretty sure how come there's not a goose in here? There should be a goose in here. That would be a good idea too as well. That coquette bow. Okay. Now we come over here. This is the prompt that was put in here, and that's the prompt that was put in there to create this soccer mom mode activated. Okay. Soccer mom mode activated. Soccer mom mode activated. Soccer mom mode activated. Okay. So, yep. Next one, running on iced coffee and anxiety. I feel you on this. Okay. Running on anxiety and iced coffee. Okay. This is a cool one. This is a frog right here. And there's some cool ones here. You can see like there's, I feel like you can just do coffee, right? There's different types of coffee. You can probably do like espresso, running on copying skills, fueled by coffee and anxiety. That's another one, right? It's a really cool. There's that raccoon again. I feel like a goose can work really good in here too if you can mix it in somehow, some way. And that would be a good idea. And then a few different ideas. It would be powered by chaos and caffeine, iced coffee therapy, emotionally caffeinated anxiety, and iced coffee club. So just coffee and humor, just having fun with it is the main concept. And that skeleton seems to be a big one inside of this niche. So yeah, let's go over here. I think this is the prompt idea that was put in. Okay. And you can see this is the, the different ideas and concepts. Pretty cool. I like that one right there. And I like this one. These two right there seem to be pretty solid, right? All right, next one is going to be retired, not my problem anymore. This is retirement is a big one. It's always going to be big. Doesn't matter because it's like a yearly thing. You can put a date on there if you want, or you can just design for the retiring niche. I think this will be a really, really solid one. It's come down retired, and I feel like so retired. Yeah, just different years. So retired, not answering, retired air badge, off the clock forever, retirement level unlocked. So this is just an evergreen niche. People are retiring all year long, especially like mixing like occupations. So that's one way to enter like a niche like this would be occupations like teacher, bus driver, give it in science teacher, kind of just leveling down a little bit more and getting into there. I think that would be a really good way to do that. Firefighter, police officer, I'll just go down the whole list. That's one way to do it. Come over here. We look at the actual prompt idea. This is the prompt idea that was put in right here to generate these images. And it doesn't matter what image generator you're using. There's quite a few out there that you can use from Nano, Banana, ChatGPT, Ideogram AI. There's quite a few out there that are really solid. Retired, not my problem. Like the little bad shot, retired, not my problem anymore. Retired, not my problem anymore. Retired, not my problem anymore. Pretty solid, huh? Did a really good job there. Next one, garden, my rules. This is I buried things, maybe plants, maybe that's a solid one. This one's cool. I can feel like you can definitely switch this out with different ideas. Look at a little hand right there in the design. That's a solid one. It's been up for a month. Okay, this is 113 sales. This is one right here, and it's one of the popular ones in the niche. So when you see something like that, that's very powerful. You can see this one right here. My garden, my rules. My flock, my rules. And when you see something that's doing something like this, this is a good sign. My garden, my rules. And I'll be in my office. I spend my free time with hose and dirt bags. Still look at, okay, listed age 2 months, 7 sales. Solid. So when you're doing this, when I'm sharing this, I spend my free time. Okay, there's another one right here. Solid, making sales. When you're seeing stuff like this, and remember, this screen is going to tell you, the front page, when you type something in, it's going to tell you a story. And this is saying like, this is doing good, and this is doing good. Same design. That you can see how they just did it differently. It's solid design, really clean design. And the first thing, so when it comes to different ideas like this, Garden Witch Club would be a solid one. You're thinking Garden Witch, professional gardener, energy, weed puller, air, dirt under my nails. I'm proud, garden niche, it peaks right now too during spring and summer. So this is something, anything with the outdoor activity, this is going to be a solid niche. So jumping into something like this and creating your own unique design idea would be a solid idea here. Now, I can see this is the prompt idea that was put in right there. Go ahead and you have to pause that. By all means do that, but I'll put the download down below so you can actually get a free download with all the information I'm sharing in this video to help you understand everything that I'm doing. My garden, my rules. That's a solid one with the bees, huh? The flowers too. My garden. This is a solid one. My garden, my rules. That's a solid. My garden, my rules. This is solid. My garden. Yeah, these are all solid design ideas right here. This is really cool. Next one, haunted by emails office shirt. It's like like a pure my last seance. See it right there a few times. Just like Halloween stuff. Okay, what sort of something that seems not to be popping up. Let me see, pop. It seems like it's a little off right here. But I'll show you the design idea, what I was can seem to be talking about. For some reason, it's not popping up over here. This will be going into, Halloween, believe it or not. Okay. Halloween, believe it or not, is going to start making sales pretty soon. Halloween haunted by emails, office shirt. So we go down. I'm not seeing survived another meeting that should have been an email. This seems to be a popular saying. It should have been an email. Another meeting that's going to be an email. Okay, that one I see that. Yeah, I seen a lot of that right there. I was trying to hope this email finds you before I do. Okay. Okay. Off to schedule another meeting. The office crew is spooktacular. Seems to be a solid one right there. Now, I was thinking about, so like a ghost or some sort right there. Haunted by meetings. Inbox 0 is a myth. Corporate ghost club. Spiritual out of office. So work humor and we're just work humor. Okay, it's like that's the main goal right here. The more of the general research, the evergreen, and then like mixing it in with like a funny saying, like skeletons, ghosts, anything like that. seem to be working really good over here. Okay, so I think when you go into something like this, for some reason that's not popping up over here, but that's the main goal. So if we come over here, show you what I'm talking about. This is the prompt idea that I put in, and really solid. Haunted by emails, you can see the ghost. Haunted by emails, pretty solid. Haunted by emails, haunted by you. That's a solid one. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's pretty solid. Now, when it comes to anything like this, I feel like understanding, the main goal is to share information with you. And if you're getting value out of this video, smash that like button because it helps me create more content like this. That's the main goal with me creating this video, is to show you how I do research, and then share the research with you, share the prompt ideas, and show you like the different concepts, the different design angles, and then how you can come in here and make your own unique design and sell it on Etsy, sell it on Amazon, sell it on your own website. Remember, Etsy is a platform where people go and buy stuff on. So they type the search bar, they type something in, they search it, and they want to buy it. And if you can provide it to them, you can make a sale. Same thing here. It's the research. If you enjoy doing research on Etsy and then you go sell on Amazon, it's vice versa, right? You can work either way, doing research on Amazon and selling on Etsy. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're trying to sell a product over here, right? And that's the main goal. So I feel like with any of this stuff, it's very important that you understand, how to do it and how to do things and how to do your research. Because if you don't know how to do research, you're going to fail. Okay, it's really that simple. And if you want to test out the Evergreen tool, we use it throughout this whole video. As far as, doing the research and everything that I found, I used the Evergreen tool to help me with different concepts and different ideas on what is selling right now. And it's a very, very powerful tool that you can use. I'm going to have my affiliate link down below in the description. Okay, it's going to be down below. And if you want more Etsy niche research, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.